My fiancée brags that our daughter inherited my red hair, but I've been dyeing it religiously since before we met. My hair was brown. Nina thought it was red. When she told everyone our daughter inherited my gorgeous red hair, I felt trapped. 3 years ago at that bar, she walked straight to me and said, I have such a weakness for redheads. I've been dyeing it for months after getting rejected for having boring brown hair. Every 2 weeks I drove 40 minutes to a secret salon. During her pregnancy, I stayed awake calculating genetics. 2 brown-haired people could have a red-haired baby if both carried the gene. Maybe my grandmother's sister I'd never met. Maybe we'd get lucky. Ruby was born with bright auburn hair. I held my breath for 8 weeks, waiting to see if it would fall out and grow back brown like sometimes happens. It didn't. It got more auburn. Nina created an Instagram just for it. The thing was, Nina had brown hair, and so did both our families that we knew of. Last Monday, she started asking about red-haired relatives. Called both our moms. Found nothing. But then she discovered something interesting. Her great aunt in Ireland had red hair. She showed me the obituary photo. Auburn hair. We celebrated with wine. Maybe Ruby got it from Nina's side. Wednesday, my sister brought childhood photos. Nina found my 7th grade picture showing brown roots. I said bad lighting. She saved it. Found my old license saying brown hair. I said typo. She said nothing. My roots were showing after 3 weeks without touching them up. Dark brown line at my scalp. She made me a doctor's appointment. Then she mentioned her book club friend Oliver helped her research genetics for her novel. Said recessive genes can skip 3 generations. Made us both feel better. She'd been going to his apartment Tuesdays and Thursdays for writing help since before Ruby was born. 7 to 10, sometimes later. Sunday, she ordered DNA ancestry kits. Said we could trace that Irish heritage. Her hands shook, clicking purchase. Not suspicious shaking. Excited shaking. Maybe. Monday they arrived. She swabbed Ruby immediately. Handed me mine. Tuesday she went to Oliver's. Came home at normal time talking about genetic probability. Wednesday her phone lit up. Text from Oliver. Found that genetics article we discussed. She showed me. It said 2 brown-haired parents had a 25% chance if both carried the gene. We were the 25%. Thursday she stayed home instead of going to Oliver's. Printed Ruby's photo and stared at it. Then I noticed it. Tiny moon-shaped birthmark behind Ruby's left ear. Nina saw me looking. Her face changed. She pulled up a photo on her phone. Her great aunt from Ireland. No birthmark visible. But she kept scrolling. Stopped at a book signing photo. Oliver in profile. Same birthmark. Same spot. She said March 15th, like she was remembering something. I was at the Houston conference. We've been trying for 2 years. She said Oliver brought wine to celebrate her chapter that night. Ruby was born December 18th, 9 months later. Nina said, I wanted red-haired babies so badly. Her eyes went to my obvious roots. And you gave me one. We sat there doing math. March to December. 9 months. But lots of babies are born 9 months after March. Nina kept talking about the Irish great aunt, how genetics are unpredictable, how Oliver just helped with research, nothing more. But she was holding Ruby differently, protective, like she was guarding something. My roots were fully visible now. Brown hair under red dye. She knew I'd been lying. But was hers worse? The birthmark could be coincidence. Lots of people have birthmarks. The timing could be random. She was ovulating in March. We tried that month too. I remembered, or thought I did. The conference was only 3 days. Oliver's text about genetics seemed helpful, not suspicious, unless you were looking for suspicious. Nina asked, do you have something to tell me? I asked, do you? Neither answered. She kept refreshing her email. The ancestry results would show Irish heritage, or they wouldn't. They'd show I wasn't the father, or they would. That 25% chance. Ruby gurgled between us. This beautiful baby with auburn hair that could be from Nina's great aunt, or from Oliver. The birthmark that could mean everything, or nothing. All those Tuesday nights, writing help, or something else. March 15th, wine to celebrate, or more. Nina had liked Oliver's Instagram from March 16th. Life-changing moments you never see coming. About his book deal, or about Ruby. The DNA email would arrive Friday morning. We both knew what it would say, or we didn't. Ruby's auburn hair caught the light. Perfect copper with gold threads, like the Irish great aunt. Maybe. Friday morning the email arrived. Nina read it first. Her face changed completely. She looked at Ruby, then at me, then back at her phone. Oliver just texted, she said. I never saw what either said. I stopped dyeing my hair.